Rachel Eyitayo Ariori. But before I do that, I want to read out our citation. Mrs. Rachel Eyitayo Ariori is a graduate of the Premier University of Ibadan and postgraduate courses from Lagos State University and Olabisi Onabanjo University at Galway. Mrs. Ariori is the Program Director and Pioneer of the Manor House Academy, which website is www.manorhouseacademy.com.ng. She started her career as a laboratory technologist from prestigious Lagos State University, Lagos, and resigned after a few years to follow her passion in entrepreneurship. She is an exceptional experienced industrialist, and passionate entrepreneur to the core. She's also the MD CEO of Eyit's Manor House Limited, and also an agro processor of cashew with the brand name Manor Spices, Manor Herbal Tea, Manor Cashew. She is a motivational speaker who has spoken in various seminars, workshops, churches, and conferences within and outside the state. A professional and award-winning baker, a caterer, decorator, event planner, agro-food processor and miner, mother and wife. Rachel Ariori is a member of some professional bodies: Institute of Chartered Chemists of Nigeria, ICON, Nigeria Institute of Science, Laboratory Technology, NISLT Fellow, Association of Master Maker of Nigeria, International Cakes Exploration Society, ICES, Nigeria Top Bakers Association, Nigeria Export Promotion Council, Organization of Women in International Trade, OWIT, and Nigeria Association of Small Scale Industrialists, NASSI, Lagos chapter, where she is currently the vice chairman of the association. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with me Mrs. Rachel Eyitayo Ariori.
We all know the season we are, the time we are in. This is the time of COVID-19. And we thank God thus far how it has been helping us. I want to thank our Lagos State government and our governor, the rework that they've been doing. And we trust God that in no time we're going to be over this problem in Jesus' name. Yes, as we rightly said, I'm an agro processor. I am a laboratory technologist. I still go to labs and check things. But I had passion for business. I had this thing. I'm sure that our father brought us up in such a way that you wake up, you are counting money. So asking me to sit down in a place and begin to write letters from one place to the other is an issue. Because what you used to bring out the child goes well as the child is growing. And I think that is one of the things. Also, I like doing what I want to do. It's not really about somebody coercing me. And then we'll be talking more about our passion and what we really want to achieve. So this morning, because I had a very brief time, what we're going to listen to is actually a book that will be launched soon, and part of it is what we are listening to this morning. And I don't know how I'm going to spend the time because we are talking people. But in any case, because we still have other facilitators, we're going to be making it to be short. We want to talk about various profitable businesses that we can do. Sometimes people come, we do a lot of counseling, and when people come, they will say, oh, I have this money. Somebody will tell you, someone came to me one time and said, I have 30 million naira. What do you think I can use that 30 million for? And most of these people, most times, they are people that maybe they just retired from their workplace and that's all they have. And they just come, I'm just afraid. Sometimes they will carry the money, they will go and do a fixed deposit. At the time, they will tell you, they will say, oh, what they are giving to us is not really much. There was a time somebody bought shares, and the old shares just, collapsed. There was a time, a man around us, where we stayed, collected money, gratuity, pension, everything, and he went into poultry. It was during that time that we had bird flu. And the money went like that. The next thing, the man landed in the hospital because we don't say ha. But the point is this, and I said, I was in the place I was speaking. I said sometimes everything that you see that becomes bigger today actually starts small. Show me a man that is very buoyant and very big today. Then I will tell you the man that I've started from this crash. I love Igbo people so much. I'm a Yoruba person, but I love Igbo people. Their businesses hardly crashes. I'm talking about when it comes to business. Why? Because an Igbo person will always give attention to details. They do this apprenticeship. They can be there for 4 years. They know several things about the Oga, where the Oga is getting it. They will have the keys of the whole world in their hands. When you go to, I run a supermarket, when you go to buy something from them, they will say, wait, they don't have that thing. In your presence, they will make 20,000 naira from your money, and you will still be saying, oh, thank you, Oyeka, thank you. It's because they've given attention. They've started from this crash. So most times when people start business from the top, whatever, the way they will fall like this, you will just discover that the business was not there. I'll tell you as I'm talking, I'll tell you briefly about myself, how I started. I did my first degree in University of Ibadan, and then I was selling this thing, frozen fish. I was selling pepper. I'm an idiot. I don't know if anybody say UIT. So I'll just, greatest UIT. Greatest right, greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest right. Okay, so we always sell this, and I will just, mommy, we have only 2 universities in Nigeria, University of Ibadan and every other. So I started, and I was selling my yam flour. My father from Okeo, the daughter of Ologbemi of Okeo. And I will carry this thing, my lecturers, I'll just buy them, they just buy. And I did my youth service in Adedin of Musoya in 2002. And when I finished, the day I finished was the first day I gave birth. And I was to be given a job, but because as a laboratory technology, so they didn't give me the job. So one of these days, I just thought of it. I said, these people are collecting salary. But there's a way that me too I can share from their salary. So I contacted you. I said they should give me yam flour. So my sister gave it to me. So I collected 22 bags. And then it was given to me on credit, no payment. So when she gave it to me, I just packaged them and I went to Akwed. Everybody used to call us copper. So I said, I'm now copper Elelubo. So they said they don't have money. I said no, because I'd already done my paperwork. I said no, I bought 1 hard copper. I said I'll be writing your name down immediately at the end of the month. So I just left the job now. I knew when the alert would ring now. I will come and collect my money. For almost 3 years, that was what I was doing. So when I got my first job in Corona School at Ghana Estate, the current commissioner of education was my boss. Sadefisayo, she's my mother, and she took me at Remodijo because they would come here, and at the time she became the school leader there. Then when I wanted to go, she asked me a question. She said, because along the line I got a job in Lasso, and she asked me, why do you want to go? I said, Mama, I don't have time for my yam flour business, and I don't like this job. Yeah, this is my house, this is the place, and I was being paid well. Capacity building, yes, fine, because they developed us and they have good program, and I'm not satisfied. There's something that is telling me inside that I have much to do. And you're there, something is telling you, yes, the money is good. I left last week with 152,000. That was my salary in April 2011. But I knew that I counted my costs. I knew that I would not be able to get 152,000. I know the business is terrible. I love Luke chapter 14 verse 28. But I had already prepared my mind that whether Pikin go die or live, you go greet Mama Pikin, congratulations. In this matter, I am going to be congratulated. So I'd already counted my goals. So if you are there and somebody is telling you, go to this one, you know how to do something, turn down your passion into money making. In fact, COVID-19 has prepared a lot of good grants for us, and businesses are now thriving. That is the truth. There's nothing that you sell now that is not thriving. We're talking about food, we're talking about this. There's nothing that is not thriving now, because on Instagram, on the social media, everybody is aware of social media, and there is, once you have that presence on the social media, you are good to go. So now back to my business, and that's why we started selling the yam flour in Akwed, and it turned out to be so. If you get a manor house today, it actually started from there. Now, sometimes when I was leaving, we always have this fear, because we're still going to the second part. No risk, no business. You have it. Nobody will tell you, oh, why do you want to do this? Why do you want to do that? Do you know the business rate? Do you know all these ones? Yes, I know. Don't worry. Even when the sons of prophet were telling Elijah, yes, I know your God, your leader will be taking it. Yes, I know. But don't worry, I'll be fine. So I want to encourage us this morning that the first step that you need to take is just start. Failure is not final. I'm telling you something this morning, that even when you fail, you think that, oh, you are failing. No! You have only learned. You have learned to do it better. Oh, so I don't need to, to go this way. Oh, I just learned this other better way of doing it, of speaking, of packaging, or whatever. Sometimes when we go for conferences or we go for all these exhibitions, we go a lot, even outside Nigeria, they will tell you, they will come to you, and they will tell you, oh, this your product is good, but the packaging is not that good. Of course, I had already created room for improvement. Okay, tell me. It's because I didn't know, and that's why I'm here. And I'm sure that's why we're here this morning. And thank you, ma'am, for organizing this program. The first thing I'll be talking about this morning, I want to talk about flour production. How to start from food. We have a lot of business this thing here. We have a lot of this thing, the flour, we're talking about yam flour, the palm yam, the bean flour, the soya beans, the maize flour, the rice flour. There are many. See, we have over 200 million population in Nigeria. The sky is big enough for everyone to fly. I'm here to tell us this morning that your candle loses nothing when you allow others to tap from your light. It only makes the place to be brighter. The market is there for everybody. I do bread, manna bread. I had trained in our academy over, I can say, close to 80 people in making bread and setting up a bakery, at least close to 16 people. Now, where we sited, where we're situated, even people around, you will still see, my brand name is Manna Bread. When you get to Agbara area, you just add. Now, you will see Queen's Meal, you will see this one, you will see that one. I want to tell us the secret. This is one of the things that they taught us in Lagos Business School. Sometimes, when you're thinking that, this other person has been doing it, and you want to start it, there is no problem for you starting it. The only thing is this, don't make it a bit different. You don't need to copy and paste. The problem you are having with the Nigerian market is that we like to copy and paste. And that's why you see somebody that is stealing, that wants to cheat something to write in the exam. It will say from the following figures below. Where is the figure now? Nothing, from the below diagram. When I was in last week, sometimes I will see from, where's the diagram? Because the person, copy. I was telling somebody, I was teaching the students, I said, see, we're going to do social distancing to write this WAEC. Be careful, because there's no time for cheating, because there's social distancing, and they're going to distance you. So it's easier for lecturer, for your whatever, invigilators and all that to catch you. So you better sit down and read well, because this is COVID-19 exams, and nobody will ask you, which year did you write your exam? Was it during that COVID time? Nobody cares. So better sit down now and you read. So we're talking about flour production. The business can start from the small to big. I am an award winner from Honeywell Baking School, courtesy of Oba Otudepo. And we were there for 1 month where we were on scholarship. He sponsored us. And I was in the compound for 1 good month. We were there. And I discovered you can have this whole place of WDC as your factory. And also, you can have your, with the help of NAFDAC, your kitchen as your production space for your flower production. So, nobody should come and tell me that it's because they say we need 5 rooms and all that and all that. I will not branch into that this morning. I still want to encourage us. By the grace of God, I have over 20 products that have NAFDAC numbers. I always encourage people, please get your NAFDAC numbers when you want to go into food, drug production. Because you won't be able to go far. You won't be able to sell. You won't be able to penetrate. I came from a program that Nigeria Export Promotion Council organized, and we have a representative from Dr. Sheikh Awolowo, who is the MD CEO of NEPC. How? Why did they choose us? They just choose just 20 people in Nigeria, just because they look at you, oh, this one has this thing. And these are some of the benefits, because if I want to go for ASIP certification, I will spend nothing less than 1 million naira. So even if the government of today is not helping me, but they are helping my business, invariably they are giving me money. I never see the cash, but they are helping me. So please don't try to cut corner. Flower production, go and look for mentors. You want to go to anything, please, I beg of God, go look for mentors. Don't just say, I see that person that is just trying to do it. Because there are intricacies. Look for mentors. Number 2, we could have mobile hair salon. Everybody has it. I was in Lagos Island. Last year I was in Lekki. And most times, when you go to places, you just see, they'll just, what's the name of this they sell hair cream and all that. They'll just have this vehicle and people will just stay there. So they will give it to, it's like an empowerment to maybe one of their distributors that is really doing well. Doing well. They'll just give that. You can do it. Get a space around this Agege cinema, and then put your this maybe on the weekend between the hours or whatever, or during. You will see many people that they will come around. They will come, they will enter the vehicle, and also they'll just there. We have a friend in US. Hey, my time. I'm sorry. We are talking people. Honestly, 1 hour is like you are doing like this, but we try to. So even after your retirement, you can do it. Part of that's your money. You can invest it into something like this one. Because why? Everybody, whether they are not making their hair, whether they are doing whatever, they are cutting it, whatever, are they not going to make their hair? You have a friend, the money she uses to do a normal, this low cost, it's even more. Because every time she tells me, I say, what you do about this? And then she tells me, I say, it's not better for you. Let's calculate this thing. Because you like to do costing. He said, Mama, don't worry. That's what I want to blow this time. But I discovered that for those people that are putting all this and all that, the money she's spending in doing this thing, I think it's more. So it's something that is worldwide. Yes, we will have pet body. You know, there are many people who own dogs as pets in Lagos, but there are no pet body facilities. Sometimes I stay in Magodo here. We discover that virtually every house that you will get to, they all have dogs. I run a supermarket, I found out. Then I was not selling dog food. This one will come, they will ask for dog food. The other one will come. At the time, I told one of my, I said, what does it cost us to have dog food? Dog food sells. Any time that you get, and everybody they will be carrying this, will be, this one will be good for my pet. And I ask, so if they are taking care of dogs like this, wow. So you have something like this one, people who need to travel usually need a place to keep their pets, and it's the truth. Why I put this was because there was a time I was to be in UK for 3 months. Then the problem that we had, it's not about our house worker. The major problem that we had was where are we going to keep our dogs? Then we had 2 dogs. Where are we going to keep these dogs? Even if it say our neighbors should be helping us, so we now told our neighbors, because we have good neighbors, they were helping us until we came. But when we came, our dogs, they were lame and they were not fed because there's no how they could take it. So it's what can be done after retirement is what we can encourage our younger ones to do. Food sharing. You see what this food sharing, I have a friend of mine, she just bought a vehicle in this COVID-19. This is what she's been doing. How many of you notice this thing? That everything is okay, we want to share gold, we want to share ram, we want to share this one. Because we discovered that stress kills people and it's killing a lot of people now. And also, another benefit, the advantage is that when you buy in bulk, you save a lot of money, you save your stress, and you have a lot of benefits. Because when we buy good one, you will save money, you will save time. Because the same time you use to buy 1,000 naira onions, the same that if you want to buy a bag, you will not even spend up to that. So if 6 people now come together and say, okay, and all that, let us do it. Okay, I sell my yam flour in 1 kg, 2 kg, and all that. But during this COVID, another business opened up. And I discovered that, I will be selling the 50 kg just to help people to start other businesses. The next thing I saw was that 2 people just came together. They said, see, me, I cannot carry that 25 kg. Then we are going to be sharing. I said, yeah, so it works. So food sharing, there's nothing. The people can share baskets. You only tell them that, okay, because you are retired now, you're looking for something that will keep you busy. You want some money. Instead of you just spend this and all that, why can't I be going to this thing? You know, because I've catered for more than 3 years, I was in Nestle Agbara supplying them. Sometimes I tell people when I consult, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the best. Wednesdays, they are the best days to go and do your shopping in my 12. Because if I do the analysis for you, I don't have the time. But when you go on Tuesdays, you will discover, you will buy cheap, they will be begging you to buy. But when you go like on Monday, many people that are catering for schools, for hotels, for restaurants, and all that, all of you will meet together. You will jam yourself at the market. Then when you start going on Thursday, people that want to go for, that want to cook for parties, ceremonies, events, and everybody will begin to meet. But Tuesdays, they are the best. The market will buy on Tuesday because sometimes in my 12 and most markets, it is demand. I mean, it is the supply that dictates demand. So now, the laws, I have tested it, I have taught it, I've trained people on it. The law stands on Tuesdays. Whether there is supply or there is whatever that you are facing on Tuesday. Go next Tuesday, you see what I'm talking about. If they sell a basket of tomato 25,000, go on Tuesday. I did it 2 weeks ago. I've done it several times. You will get it on that Tuesday about around 10,000 to 12,000. That's the truth. And it goes for virtually everything. So food sharing is very, very good. And you can share anything. Anything and everything. Don't say, I don't want to share this one. That's not true. The human needs are more. We can talk about meat and vegetable delivery. I cannot go deep into this one. There's a company in our area. When they opened, they were just looking for someone that would just be giving them vegetables and all that. I want to tell you here that because I did this one, under 6 months, between 2016 and 2017, when the company was about setting up, because I had a lot of Turkish and Lebanese. I know how much I made, and I can still see the investment today. You just go and buy lettuce. Once they give you another, they will say, give us this one. Give only vegetables. Only vegetables. You can make your millions. Look for a good place, because everybody wants to boost their immune system. They want to do whatever. You know what? We are the ones selling markets now, because like us that is in sea, everybody wants to do good. They want to send COVID on errand. So they want to send COVID away. So the same thing with vegetables. The same thing with meat. They want it. Look for a good company around. Oh, you sell chicken, you sell fish. Yes, we can be doing this one. Around that area, so I'm retiring. You will see that there are a lot of people that they don't just want to be going out, and they will give you that respect because they know, one, you're matured. Two, they've seen you over the time. They say that one cannot do anything, and you too, you are very conscious of the little money that they give it to you. You say, this money must not go. So it's a good business to think about. Fruits basket delivery. I know some women in companies. Look for companies around. People around. Think of many companies, people, everywhere you see people are taking fruits this morning now. You just want to. Don't just do the normal fruit. I encourage people, go for strawberries, go for blueberries, go for this, go for grapes, go for those things that are not common. Then begin to look for a right top. There's a lady now, she had just posted. We have a network, they call it Be Mobile. And I told her, I said, don't just be telling people that this environment that you have, you can make it to shit. It's some people that set up in Lekki and that makes it okay. What you need to do is this. The work you want to do has been done by some people on the web. Just go there. Tell us that, okay, if you want to take this, what did she post this morning? Let me see my listing. Okay, if you are using blueberry, tell me what I can use it for. I can use it for smoothies. I can use it for this, for that. If I can boil it or whatever, just give me some health benefits. And the business of this lady has not remained the same again. And you know what? She retired. She resigned from Access Bank. When she resigned, she just took something from GP. GP will have some spaces outside in a location. And she did this and all the businesses crashed. She went to US to go and buy some clothes and all that. And she was downcasted. When she saw me, I said, what do you like to do? I would just ask the question though. And she said that sometimes she likes because sometimes when we encourage people, I would just say, oh, what is that thing that just makes you to be glad? She just said, and sometimes when I see like all this, okay, that day she made a visit to my office and she saw me, I wanted to make smoothie. And she said, I always like this. And I always like, I said, hey, you sure? You like? So why can't you give it a try? And if it fails, of course. But it didn't fail. She just growing wide. She had entered the meats, rosemaries, many things. And she's doing very well now. And you can make bigger because it's what I had done. We can also have drop shipping. But this is one of my boy here. We have many people now that do drop shipping. Sit down in your house. Ma, this thing that you are putting, this face sheet now, it was a drop ship. Somebody just drop shipped it. Just sit down with your phone and begin to make this thing. Before you know it, they'll just tell you, under 15 days, you will have your goods. And you just hear knock. Or someone will just press the bell and tell you your good at the right. How many of us who have experienced it? Drop shipping. They are doing it. All these China things that we're talking about, you can do drop shipping. And it's not only China products, even our local products. 2 weeks ago, you can bear me witness. And I said this when we came for meeting last week. Somebody just called me and said, Madam, do you know what? They are selling your tea, 4,200 on Junior. You just check it, you see it. Mana Abatis. I said, our tea that we are selling 500 naira, 4,200. It was a distributor that called us. I said, wow. Okay, now there was another distributor. He knew what I'm talking about. Another person just called. She requested for 10 cartons, and she told us that, do you know that? So we sold to them 9,600. We told them the price. It was almost double that someone. She said that the husband just said, look at the carton now. There's a number, there's a customer care number that's there. So when the person called, just discovered that they called us and we supplied them. In our presence, he can bear witness. And I was saying, what? That we bought this thing? So amount. I said, well, we can't blame them. It's what you don't know, you don't know. So we're sorry about that, but you're welcome to our club. There's nothing we can do. So drop shipping can be done to both outside market and locally made product. Just look for somebody and they say, can you drop this thing for me? Most of our customers, most of our distributors, we don't know them. You just say they will call and before you know it, you see money in your account and then you order. And thank God there is delivery everywhere now. And then we have Haribo land renters. Yes. This one, they do it a lot. There's some people, they will have land. They will not, they cannot do the farming. You can rent your land out. There are some of you, when you were working, you have gotten some lands, 20 acres at Ikorodu, at Badagry, at this thing. Rent it out. You can make fortune from it. Just rent the land out. Say, okay, whatever that you make, can you give me, if it is 20 acres, okay, can you give me 100,000 naira? Why not? If not, and you discover the money, the money will just be coming. Homeschooling service provider. This is also a good business, especially for people that are just retiring. I'm telling you, you're doing an home service, homeschooling. Sometimes people go to work, you know, all these young mothers and all that and all that. You are thinking, where am I going to drop my children? With this COVID, I know one of my friends, she's passing through hell of time. I asked her, I said, don't you have people that, do these kind of businesses around you? She said, no. Because the schools are closed and she needs to go to work. So she looks for a way to keep the children. And you know, this is the age of rape. They will rape 3 years, they will rape 4 years, irrespective of the gender. Anyway, whether male or female, they will just rape. So you are always careful. So if you start a business like this, I tell you, it's going to thrive, it's going to flourish. Because people want a place that they will keep their children, they will keep their words, and they will come back and nothing will happen to them. Spa retreat centers. You know, these days, people like to go, you go to a place and you have some spa, you have some massage, this and this and this. Most of us, as you know, we are women. Of course, we have some men among us. You can do this and say, okay, during this coming weeks, and create a lot of awareness. Because market is the definition of market by my father is this. My father is was a local champion. He will tell you, this is the definition of market. And that is what I tell people. Hands where they pay person, they know they put on for clothes. That is the definition of market. Sorry for those of us that don't understand Yoruba. I want to do it on Fisabiasho. So, if you want your market to go far, then you must open your mouth and be crazy about it. When someone does not stand for something, you can easily fall for anything. We went to a hotel, I shared with them, and then my son was telling me, because we always go to exhibitions, to exhibitions together, and he was telling me, because we had a break, and we normally exhibit our goods. The next thing, just called me. He said to me that because I was explaining the things and all that to some client. And he just came, he ran to me. He said, they are break down. Come and make that your noise, come and make that your noise. I said, hey. He said, shook me. I said, I should come and make noise. So this boy knows that the noise work. Immediately I started, mana parties, mana culture, you know. And then come and see crowd. So you see those people that are doing this, that are ringing bells, they know what they are doing, because they know how your ears will tingle and your, you know, I did a bit of psychology. Once your ear, we have 5 senses. No, we have this, and all that. Once your ear hears it, your brain will tingle towards that. Have you noticed it before? Haven't you given attention to somebody that is doing like this? You can't just pass away. You want to see. Because that person is making noise. So spa works, it does work. And people go, they want to look beautiful. And of course it's good. Because if you are making money and you are retired, you shouldn't look dirty or rough. Because it must come from inside and people will look at you. You want to sell something to somebody, they will look at you. Do you really look at like that? Okay? Nanny services for new moms. It's like the other one that we sell. We have until the world ends. People will continue to give birth. So, for a person that is just retiring, it's a good business.
Welcome with me, please. Can we just welcome with me the Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Honorable Mrs. Cecilia Bolaki Jaja. Can we just put our hands together for her? Thank you, Mayor. You may have your seat. On behalf of the Women Development Center, Agege, I would like to welcome you, ma'am, the Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Honorable Mrs. Cecilia Bolaki Jaja. You're welcome, ma'am. My peers, Mrs. Yemisi Kalesowo, Oluyemi Kalesowo, you're welcome, ma'am. And the Director of UDC, Mrs. Diola Adepoju, you're welcome, ma'am. And I have with me also the Director, Women and HR of WDC, Mrs. Salami. Top men functionaries here, I welcome you. Entrepreneurs, you're welcome. Gentlemen of the press, I welcome you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. So please stand. So for Mrs. Ariori. Wait.
Sorry.
Okay,
My mother, sorry.
Can you just round up so that the other solution I can just... Are you done?
Having you around this morning. Thank you very much, ma'am. God bless you, ma'am. We appreciate the great work you are doing here and us having us. Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate you. Thank you, ma'am. Happy here. You are welcome to Mass. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, shall we please give a round of applause to our honorees? So, Honorable Commissioner, we had actually started and we have a lot of businesses here. We're going to actually send you the slides as time goes on. Thank you, ma'am. So, we're just on nanny services. We have done that. We have dance studio. You can imagine, you say, why? Because people want to shed weight. You know, a lot of tensions out there. You have a dance studio and you can be amazed the number that you have. We have someone on our SMEs platform, Aria Studio. She has a studio that people go there, they will dance. You know, you shed hair and some of the weights that you don't want and all that and all that. It's something that someone that is going through retirement can actually look into. You look at it, you just get someone like an instructor and you'll be good with it. We have senior care services. It's so, sometimes it saddens my heart that you will see some of our seniors, I'm talking about octogenarians and all that, they don't really have that care and attention. And then you see, their children, they are there in abroad, even Nigeria, they have money and they don't have time for them. It's not really dementia that is affecting some, but loneliness, because they are not well taken care of. And I want to advocate, ma'am, that we should look into this. I know the state government is doing more, but private too, we could. It's not only babies that we should have this thing for. We have some people that do not want to take their moms, their parents to this government center. They want this specific center. Sincerely speaking, yours, if I have my time and this day tomorrow, this is one of the businesses that I will be doing. That will have it, because anytime I see them, one of them came to my shop yesterday. I quickly went outside. I went to go and held his hand. I need to hold his hand and then help him inside. They are there, they are suffering. You want to tell them that they are witches? They are not. Maybe it's just dementia or small something just to take care of them. So if someone sets up a business like this, I tell you, it's going to work. Freelance writing. That some of us we have this talent. Despite the fact, you remember, you just retired. You have been a PS, which all due respect, man. You have been a secretary. You have done all these things. You know how to write letter. I have one of my mama around. She's the wife of one of the renowned urban in Lagos. She had worked in Lasso. She was our boss there when I was working there. If she writes letter like this, she will write all these things. You know, every other person, because they are in politics, they will just go and she will be writing for them. When she writes speeches, so one day I asked her, I said, my God, how much did you say leave that side? That's the job that I do in the palace. It's so awesome. It's what you can do, say freelance. You can pick a topic on health. You can pick a topic on women. You can pick topics on so many things that you can add stories. Freelance writing and just say, oh, punch. Just call their customer care. I have a story. I want to be publishing it for you every Saturday. Okay, fine. That is where they will know it, and then you become a consultant, and it goes like that. That's even in your old age, you continue to prosper. You know, original equipment manufacturing or private labeling services. Now I'm going. As a vice chairman of Nigeria Association of Small Scale Industrialists, we need this. We need this. You know, original equipment manufacturing. This is what I'm saying. You can, maybe a company is, they are the one that is producing an equipment, they manufacture it. Then you go to them, that's sorry, I want to go, I know some of my people, they need milling machine for their flour production. So I want this thing, I want to have have this your franchise, you are not using any money even to start that. Just okay, go ahead. So as soon as you have others, then you cut. There's some businesses that you do. I said sack for a company, sacks. I said machine. I sell flour, different types of flour. What I do is this. Most times I don't even see my market. What you do is this, you pay money to the company, and then before you know it, you tell your delivery person, go and pick it, and another person pay money into your account. This thing that we're talking about, under 30 minutes, you have seen money. Before you know it, money has entered. So, it's something to think about for retirement, for in-service, and to plan. And I keep on saying, please, anything I want to do, don't wait till you are retired. That's the problem we always have. That papa, I can never forget, when there was that bird flu, because it carried over 12 million, I remember, around the Besa area. They did this one, they said, we're producing heads, poultry and all that, and they just swept it away. Or see this one that I will tell you, that the man said was going to start a plumbing work, and they went to China to go and buy everything. Till tomorrow, maybe the items will come back home. How did it disappear on the sea? We don't know. So, but if it has started small, it wouldn't have been like that. Rome is not built in a day. I believe that we can start small and think big. That's what Ben Carson said. It's one of my favorite books I read, and I love him because I've read a lot of his books. And when we read books, we get a lot of inspirations and understanding. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, some of these books, when we read them, because a lot of things are kept inside book, and Africans, we don't read because they know that we don't read. But we know the book, we know that, this is yes now. But what is inside this book, we don't know. So please, we should change that culture and we should read. Yes, homemade food sales and delivery. Just as you said, you will earn for my provide. I do catering. And then this thing, you can make your fortune out of it. There are so many of us, when we cook, without money, without any seasoning. The Honorable Commissioner for Commerce and Industry, she saw me last week, she was telling me, man, I said you should give me that seasoning without any that thing that will make my soup. I said, Mommy, I'm coming. I'll come and meet you in the office. You know, when you cook this soup, that even your husband and everybody, they will say, see soup. Don't need to money now. Because you are taking your time. I go to my job at 2 doors. Honestly, this shit's money does not smell me. Don't stay in your house, don't design something. I met somewhere, a lady that was selling snails, and she still sells snails. Do that pepper snail, do it, and put it on Instagram, put it on your Facebook, put it on your status. Status is the best place that you can sell because people is a close contact marketing. They will see you, they will call you, you make this thing. Hey, you like this ewedu? Many people like to eat ewedu and bakery. They don't know how to do it. It's the cheapest thing. I tried it. I'm the daughter of Ologwebi of Okeo. So our logo, my father started a business of labor as in this cooperative of it. So our logo in this Okeo area is jam flour. So if I've really made money and all that, just take me to one amala joint and I'll eat. That I know I go to Uganda for where I will get amala to eat. That is all what I'm saying. But this is the point I'm saying. The ewedu that we're talking about, if you do ewedu of 200, you know how many plates that you're going to serve with it. Sometimes when we do catering for people, we make over 100%. That maybe somebody is giving you 2 million naira to do job. I tell you, you will make more than that, more than 1 million. But that's the truth. Because you know the time you're going to buy this thing, you know this one, you know the sauce, and before you know it, package that thing. I know you are retired. There is no more strength there. The arthritis are coming in, this one are coming in. But you can build the house and then be calling. And you just have a logistic. We have a lot of them now. Delivery. Just have a connection with them. Call them. Oh, the soup is ready. Please, come and carry the vegetable for you. This is weekend. And money will be rolling in. Meet economic store. Like this now. You can see Jumia. See how Jumia just came in. You see Jumia, you see several of them. You can start it. You just collect, okay, Mana, bring your product. This one, bring your this thing, and you have it. Another one, packing and moving services. Another one, food truck. See, it's knowledge businesses move. That's part of the money they're going to be giving you or whatever that you have saved over the time, and maybe the cooperative you have collected or one loan or whatever, you can do that food truck business. That this is majorly and basically for food, and they will just call you. Then have a driver. This is where problem comes. Don't just give them that vehicle so that they will give you your hypertension and all that, because you are not at a retirement age, in a retirement age rather. Now, that one just have a driver and you have an agreement. See, it is ratio 30, 30, 40. 30% goes to you. That's what one of the things that the church was in Lagos. 30% goes to the vehicle and 40% goes to me. So if someone takes the job and then someone takes a job, come and carry this thing to Shagam, and we have charged the person 100,000, your own is 30,000. This for motor is 30,000, and for me is 40,000. With that, you will not have issue. The one that is for the vehicle is the one who used to buy the fuel, or if anything has any issue, whatever, and put a tracker. Put tracker so that somebody will log it together with your phone, that at every given particular time you can actually track your vehicle. See, sometimes we say that insurance is expensive, but I tell you, try ignorance. Because our people are very, very dubious. You know, drone manufacturing sales, you can read that one. Then we have subscription services businesses. Everybody uses recharge card. I have a friend of mine now that is into recharge card, PTU, all these things. He just called me 2 days ago. He said, you know what? And it's in Ibadan. If I tell you what this person has achieved, especially with this COVID-19 era, because people will keep on buying. Association of Nigeria, they will say, be on the Zoom. This one, be on the Zoom. Everybody, our commissioner will say, be on the Zoom. They will send the link to you. This one will say, they will say, you want to do this one, be on the Zoom. Every time, sometimes I will load 5,000 before you say that God busy. At the time I was annoyed. I said, Koro, the Lord rebuke you. Let us be meeting one-on-one like this. Because buying credit, how many of us, you have experienced what I'm experiencing? Are you feeling this? That's true, man. Koro. But what I'm saying is this, whether there's Koro or there's no Koro, you will continue to subscribe. Because that's where the market is. This morning I sold markets now. I don't know people now. They've just given me. I gave it to my guy here now. I said, okay. We'll talk about it. Just give me some free time. Because that's where the business is. So if you are in it and you just set up these subscription services and people, even if it's still 3 naira or 100 naira, if their own is 97 and your own is 3 naira. Now come to think about it. If you have just like 20,000 people, how many is that? Is that mean 600,000? 600,000, and you are not left to your house. What if when you have left your house? Product photography services. See them, they are making money. Little time now, they go and meet commissioner, they go and meet director. And it's a business that a retired person can do. Yes, you can set up. Like these days now, you want to do birthday. I do cakes a lot. They will say, oh yeah, we now do cakes for shooting. For pre-shooting. Can you imagine? They will say, give us this cake now, once you use it for pre-shooting. I didn't know, that's the next thing that is in vogue now. So you will do pre-shooting, pre-birthday for shooting. They call it shooting birthday cakes. Say, hey, wow, that's a good one. So me too, I quickly put it, I said, yes, for your shooting, for your pre-birthdays, just, and they will continue to call photographer because our phone, it has limits. Make hookup services. Although this one, I always say, come out. For a retired person that does not really have strength at this, don't do this business. Because if you recommend someone, it's a business that is okay, you bring somebody, you follow due process. And you know where they are coming from, their uncles, their guarantors, and all that. And you have your lawyers. Because it must be legally, you must have a legal backing for this one. That's okay, people will come to you, oh, I'm looking for work, or you have seen some people that they come, so that they won't say that you are doing child trafficking, or that you are doing child labor, or whatever, anything. But it's a good business, because you cannot do your job, you cannot finish doing your job. Housework, as calls are there, you have children, you have small one, you need 1 or 2 other people that will come maybe on the weekends, or during the day that you're not around, or once in a week, or to come and clean the house for you, and do some things you need. This is a good business that matured minds can actually do. Also, we have cruise shipping services. Someone said, who is doing cruise in Nigeria? Lots of people, they do it. You know, the tension, the stress that we're in now. When you make your money, sometimes you just look at it. Where can I sit down? To just go and think. I like going to Western Park. Sometimes when I want to meditate or want to do whatever. But when the roads of the place was bad, you know, going to that place, all the meditation that you are doing when you went there, with all the coconut water and everything that you have done, when you enter the road, and you enter rather, when you enter Lagos for that road, you will forget everything. Then you will blame yourself. Say, who sent me this? Because you go there, you cruise, and that's where ideas come. So, Honorable Commissioner, we're still telling you that place still need adjustment. I beg, that's our road. Don't go business. Egg supplies and distribution. They say if you eat an egg a day, you will keep the doctor away. To be candid with you, eggs business is a good business, and I can recommend it 100% for retired people. Honestly, it's a very good business. This business that you see, you know what? Lots of people, they are eating eggs. The bakers, caterers, like two days ago now, yesterday, because I had to make a lot of cakes because I know I was not going to be around for this way with the NEPC program and all that and all that. So we walked in, I left my bakery past 12 a.m. I was telling my boy here. So you had worked with close to 10 crates of eggs this week. Today is Thursday. So they buy it a lot because it has a lot of benefits. Adults eat, this one eat, everybody eats, bakers use it, and they use it for this, they use it for this, for burgers, for this, for salad, for pizza. It sells. It's a good business that I can recommend. Car rental business is good. It's a very good business. Car rental. Honestly, and with this Uber, Taxify that you have, with the technology, your cars are safe. That is the truth. You can track your cars, you can look at where they are, even the fuel, the gauge, and everything. Technology has gone that if you are in this business, I tell you, you cannot. The only trouble that you're going to have is on the road. And I'm telling you, not because Honorable Commissioner is here. Honestly, the Lagos State government, they are trying about the road. Please can we clap for them? Let us say the truth. Let us say the truth. They are trying. In your area, didn't you see development on road? They are trying. The only thing is that water is still plenty for the flower. So, but we know that as time goes on, the question will balance. Restaurant business, I hope I've done this before, I still do it. It's very good. Food business, you cannot go wrong. Let me tell you, whether you are selling the dry one, I'm not going to say that our logo in my family is yam flour. And I tell anybody, or anybody knew. So I'm sure, because that is it. If you make amala for me and you put all those rupture and whatever, we don't eat it in our house. My father will tell you, this is not original now. Because I am the daughter, I'm a proud daughter of Olelu. When we wanted to launch our cashew, you know what happened? Last year I want to thank God for the government, Nigeria Export Commission Council. What led me to cashew is this. If you look at our path, it's not airport, you will see my story. I wrote the story. And that's what got the MD of NEPC alive. What is the story? When we were going, I happened to be the last one. I always followed my father to the farm. Then these people, they will come and be buying cashew from us. And when they buy the cashew, we will do plenty cashew and they will now give us baskets, all those buckets now, so that they will give us 6 wrapper cloths. So I asked my father one day, I said, what did they use this thing for? Then I was very small. I'm going to 47 now. By November, I will be 47. Then, and I asked my father, I said, what did they use this thing for? And my father said, I don't know. But these women, they will come. You know all these cashew that, because we have plenty of it now, you will gather it. When they will now come, they will now give us 6 yards. Sometimes they will give us buckets. I know because I'm very, very brilliant, always scoring first. So I was asking, what did they use this thing for? How can we work all through the year? January we begin, and there is Harmattan. My place is okay, oh. Plenty Harmattan that we will use, we will wear like 4 clothes. We will gather everything, they will just give us small something. I asked my father, I said, Mommy, when I grow up, I will find out too. That thing was in me. So last year, when they said Nigeria is on promotion because the price of oil was doing, and they were going to cash it, and when we were there, and that had NAFDAC registered by March this year. And I wrote that story here, and it's to the memory of my father, that okay, I told you that when I grow up, I will find out, not knowing that these people, they will collect it, they will not be exporting it, and that is the peanut butter that they will bring back for you, and they will be selling in expensive prices. And that's why I'm telling us that we have locally produced this thing. I'm passionate about MSME. We have this thing. I sell ginger. We have export grade man, and we have some of these things. I run a supermarket. Some of these things, supreme spices we collect, they will not go and refine it. Something that should not be sold more than 300, they will come back and still be selling up to us 700 naira. You are still where we are slaves. We have all these things. They will make sure. See, I sell tea. Our brand of tea, all of them, they have NAFDAC number. When you get to the market, you will see our people. They will say, no, it's the China one. I know that's another. But then God said, my father sent me to school. I will tell them, sorry, I have masters. And I work. Where do you want to talk about it? I work. I may look small, but I am big. No, this thing is lives of the highest order. You will buy turmeric from Nigeria. Take it to China, process it, package it, come back and be selling it to us. 1,005, 2,008, 4,000. Something that you're supposed to do. And our youths, they are on the street. Our women are suffering domestic violence because there are no money. I mean, there's no money. Please, we need to wake up. We need to do something because we have gold in our hands. When I left my job in Lasso, my former district, Professor Elemo, he asked me, is the husband of the former DG of Firo. He asked me, oh, Rachel, why are you going? I said, I'm going because I'm not okay. 152,000 is not my problem. But I am not okay. I have much to do. I have over 20 people that work for me. It's okay. Because I am contributing to the economy. And I know I am going to do more. And every one of us, when we do more. Nestle is in Agbara. They have 2,800 and something staff. Excuse me, I don't know our numbers in this place. If every one of us employs 20, are we no more than Nestle? Do you know the numbers that we have reduced? So we should encourage ourselves because we have this gold. We should not rely on the oil that is not there. So that for our generation, so that they will not see us to anywhere they want to see us, because I know it is well. It's dry cleaning business. Somebody must clean our clothes now. At least someone help me to clean this one. And I will pay. And it's a business you can stay in the house. And until the world will come to an end, we will continue. Have you honorable man? Somebody must clean clothes now. Somebody is cleaning clothes for my father, for my leader. Somebody must do it. And I can imagine that a dry cleaner for our president, how he feels. Maybe it's garment care. The other time when we go and get garment care in Lekki, you can see even the environments and everything. You will know that these people, they are very confident. So we can say something like that. We can. It's a business that a child person can do, whatever. And you can do it in your house. You can start manually. You can have machine. The machines are of the grades. We have Chinese machine. Because I set up like 2, 3 for people as just to consult for them. Yes, you can have a daycare business. You have spoken about part of it, social media marketing. I'm sure we're going to be talking about that because that is where the market is. You are limited when you are selling in that your shop, that your corner. That's why you see Yasiki from time to time where she was when she was sending that daughter in the University of Ibadan. That's where she see. That's where her location is today. No, the business has gone beyond that place. You don't even need a shop to touch the world. If I take this place today now, I am going to Naples because people are asking for my business for my tea in Philadelphia, US. Somebody just went to Danko yesterday to tell me that a kg is 3,000 naira. And somebody said, how many kg can you prepare? I said, all my weight, multiply it by 100, I can supply it. So that's where the business is. they pay person, they know they keep am for pocket. That is market. Make am shout. This is what you said. As Mama dey here, this is what I'm saying. Don't worry. Even if somebody insults you, because that is part of marketing. Don't worry. The day they will need you, you will catch something like this one, and that will be, and you will see your bank people. You'll be coming to you, madam. When are you coming? Now there's no apply. No, sorry, no, they apply loan, because sometimes you don't really need loans. We don't have time to talk about that today. Yes, small jobs packaging. We are experts in that. We are experts. Governor had meeting with us yesterday, last Wednesday, man. That small jobs. You go about it. That small jobs. I don't know who did it, but I gave that person 5 stars. That's good. Let me tell our governor, say, that thing makes sense. I hate it. I told my husband, I said, it good make person no job. That's good. This is business. Somebody can just come now. Honorable can just give you one business now. Give us 5,000. My dad is doing that. Shall I tell you? We are talking people now. So she will just give you. Before you know it, 3,000. Hey, Swego, Samosa. It's a good business. So, and retired people you can do it. Oh yeah. Cake and cake bakery. You know now, people will celebrate. We will look. I will collect our honorable's number now, because I must give her cake on her birthday, because she must have. So you have one cake for me, ma. So just let me know. So I just think it's to honorable. So and then we snap so that I will use that picture on our cake. You hear? Let me just guess. It's my honorable. So you have a cake from Manor House. So and if it has passed next year, I'll come and give you. Clothes designing and tailoring. See us. Do you know everyone? Nobody came here with naked. You just have to wear something. Liquid soap production. I have washed my hands now, and they will say our orgasm should be washing our hands. This is the first time that I will see that somebody will wash and not eat. When we came from village, so go and wash your hand before you eat. You wash and so they no food. So please, soap production is this. See, at your back here we have what we call the incubation center. When you go there, even if you don't have a space, you can actually do business. They can give you a space. The Lagos State government has provided it. We are not sitting when you come, people can mentor you, because I stress mentorship. Then we have ice block production and sale. This one, I know you know it, don't let us talk about it. It's a business. You don't stay in your home in the morning and they give it to you. Plantain chips production. Please, this is a good business. This one is a good business. But I tell you how many people they have made fortune, they sent children to university, they are making a lot of money. Also, we have mobile phone repairs, tomato farming business. We can go to cosmetic production, we have organic drink productions and sales. A friend of mine just started this one. Not really a friend, somebody connected in all this mentorship that we go and talk. And I said, go and start something like organic. She started, I sent some document to her. She will just put this one, put this one, put this one. But I tell you how she's doing now. And she put it on Instagram and people will begin to make order. Then we have barbing salon, we have production, organic care. So we have bedsheets and pillowcases, you know. You want to change every 3 days. Oh, this thing, because your hair, you are sweat on this. Actually, this thing was 70. Because my son has said, ma, you cannot finish this thing. It was 100, we got to 70. At the time, we now make it 50. So I said, okay, spices and herbal tea production. That's what I do. So we have a lot of spices. We have a lot of tea that you can produce. The market is yet to be saturated. Please, I beg of you, let us do something. And as I write up, the second part I have to take is about no risk, no business. The something is there. I'm sure if you drop your email, they're going to give you. As I summarize, there is no business, there's nothing, there's no venture that you want to go into that does not have risk. We have financial risk, we have so many risks. I put some 7 types of risk there because these are real to me because I'm in business. I was counting some of these risks even before I resigned my job as a laboratory technologist. But unfortunately, I didn't count them well. And when you enter, you found out that, oh my God, you found some risk. But I have a good news for us. That enter the streets there is light at the end of every tunnel. And you have that satisfaction, you have that joy, and you have that profit at every labor. Because in every labor, there is profit. So don't allow the fear of unknown. Fear is first experience appearing real. It's not real. You just go in for it. Even if you're going to die in it, of course you will discover you will not die. You will survive it. And everybody will be telling you, oh, this is amazing. Oh, this is good. Where are she been? Oh, can I have it? Hey, can I hear this one? So I want to encourage every one of us that we should encourage ourselves as we retire, as we're in business. Let's keep on doing something. Let's add to the economy. Let's reduce the unemployment rate and let's move Nigeria forward. Thank you.
I think she deserves more. That was a good one. And I know that many of us must have written down, pick one or two things, or there are some areas that we feel that it's not clear to us, and then you would like to ask questions. Do we have anybody with questions? If you have questions, please raise up your hands. I'll take like 2, 3, she will respond. We'll take like 2, 3, again she will respond. Any question? Oh, okay.
Good morning. My honorable commissioner, my sweet sister, our PS, Human Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, then the director of this center. I want to appreciate the ministry for organizing this training. To other participants, I welcome you all. Good morning, everybody. Our facilitator, you are a great woman. You are a superwoman. And before I ask my question, I want to pray for you. That Lord will take you to the mountaintop of your destiny. And your career shall never crumble. You will go as light, and your light will never go dim. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. I really appreciate you. I'm loaded already. The only one thing I want to ask question about is about the registration with NAFDAC. I've been into plantain production now. When I was in teachers college some years back, as an orphan, to keep myself on. But people love my production a lot. But the only problem I'm having is the registration with the NAFDAC. That is one. Then you mentioned something about different types of plantain. Now we have species, as in cashew nuts. Yeah. This species we are talking about, how can we identify it? Though during my NC, I prepared composite flour with breadfruit and use it to prepare food, cake making in different proportion. I added flour to one, I used one all through. But now, I couldn't go further on the production of that composite flour with breadfruit. That is one. And I know, seeing you meeting with me today, it will bring me up again. Then the production of that plantain chips with NAFDAC number will help my products to go far. I only limited with the malams on the street, but that is not really what I want. So that is it, ma. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, a mistake, please. My name is Salon Ibe from Skill Acquisition Center in Kurudu, under WAPA. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Alon Ribe. Any other question? Another person that wants to ask question? Please go straight to the question. Okay, In absence of that, please, can you please come?
Okay, thank you.
The facilitators here, please. Come on.
Okay, ma'am. Well done, ma'am. About NAFDAC registration, I want to appreciate the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, and this present government. I'm not a politician, but when things are good, let us say it. This government is trying. I think we can clap for them. That's the truth. It's a blank truth. Because this government, they've given an SMEs voice. They've given us strength. They've given us money. They've given us space.
I think we deserve, please, you deserve a round of applause. Can you just clap?
Ease of doing business. In 2003, I wanted to register my yam flour. The consultant told me that I will pay 500,000 and that I will now get water that is treated. When we calculated all these things, that was in 2003 when I finished my youth service. So we discovered that I will be needing millions. That was why that thing died. But I didn't allow it to die. I entered last COVID. I was supplying cooperative. They gave me space in Alausa. I was just going up and down, up and down. It is now with this palliative that I want to register my yam flour. Now, the registration with NAFDAC is so easy now. I am the one that's usually going to represent NACI in NAFDAC. And also, I am telling you, with your kitchen, as it is now, I can give you the number of the director of the NAFDAC, the Lagos home. Because of the ease of doing business of this present administration, they now created a zona offices apart from the normal the NAFDAC office, that you can now go there at Isolo and they will attend to you. And they are very open. With your kitchen now, you can register. That is the truth. So there is no problem about that. And I have a good news. As we talk now, because Mala will say, as that sickness done, as it do you before, it has done you and have benefited. As of today, 6th of August, you are paying 80%, you are having discount of 80%. That is the truth. It's not lying.
The government of today deserves an applause. Can we
the only
put our hands together once again for them, please?
Yes, the ease of doing business, they are really trying, especially for SMEs, I must tell you. Okay, in my area, people that don't know anything, somebody collected this palliative money, somebody collected 1.7, another person 1.3, she's doing Gigi. She trained with me. If you see her product now, and she's doing that now for 3 products. Where was she? She can't just imagine it. There's one matter, it was here at CIC that I brought her. She's doing product expansion now. So, for anyone that have products now, this is the best time. Government may not share money to you directly, but they are supporting business. So, they may not do everything. But this one that we see that they are doing, they are trying. What about the NISA? We have somebody here, man. Last year, when we were at Alausa, that we were doing this our exhibition, Nasi. She was using hand to pick bees. As of today now, December, they gave her 10 million, nice salary, and she will use 4 years to pay it at 9%. And somebody will tell me the government is not trying. Me, I'm not an advocate for them, but if something is good, it's good. If other ones have been doing something like this one, it wouldn't have been on this level. So, this is the best time for anybody. You have 80% discount. I'm not a politician, but this is what me, I see. So please, ma'am, go to their office tomorrow. Tell them they will open the portal. Go to that portal, www.nafdac.ng.gov. It's there. You just put palliative this thing, or you go to their office at Oshodi. Just walk in. Their offices are open. You don't need any third party. Another good news is that NAFDAC told us that we should tell people, don't use a third party. Go to them. They're the ones that will tell you that there is a mountain there. Meanwhile, this thing is just a mole. And they'll just be calling monkey banana for you. It's not true. But when you go there, you will understand. You will see them. You will have numbers. Then, number 3 is this. What you are doing, that breadfruit. There's a woman that is doing breadfruit. in my area around Agbara. She's exporting it as we talk. It's a good something. That's why my brother was just having those people because that's money. So I want to encourage you, man. When you get to NAFDAC, tell them, go to Firo in that one. Go to Firo. You collect my card, I'll direct you to somebody. You go to Firo, you tell them you are from Mana or Mrs. Salary. So you will do the analysis of that thing. You pay. But you'll be sure. It is that analysis that you take that number. You are good to go. Then we're talking about plantain. Because we have different types of the cashew or whatever. Like now, I come from Okeogun, as I told you. Our cashew, if you are hearing cashew of Ogbomoso, we have the best cashew. But it's the same priest that blow Ogbomoso that enter because we are not of Oyo State together. You see all this one that you are buying inside something. There's a difference between what I roast and what other. They roast them together with the shell. All this one that you are selling 50 naira, that's only type of Mana cashew. You come to us, it's 1,000 plus. Honorable. So that's the type of that they eat, you know. That's so that's where you get this thing. Then, man, when you get to the market, because it is good, and to every one of us, go deep into anything that you want to do. Don't wait on the surface. Don't do copycats. You want to do something. What is what doing at all? Is what doing well. Dig deep. Go deeper. The more you go, the better you become. You discover that the same bag of cashew that somebody buys 40,000, another person will go and buy 20,000. Are they making the same profit? No. So look for information. Go deeper. How can I do this thing better? The more you go, the better you become. Have I answered your question?